What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Alright, we're going back to Tina S. Yes, indeed. Tina S fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all those clicks and those likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from John Zante, and John wanted to see me react to this song by Tina S. as she puts her spin on the Jason Becker tune, Altitudes. Now, have I heard the song before? Full disclosure, yes I have. I've heard the original, I've heard the Jason Becker version. It's been a while. I haven't heard it since, since I was in college. I don't think I've heard it, but it's been a while, but I have heard it. I'm sure when I hear Tina playing it, it's all gonna come back to me. But this is Tina doing a cover, so have I heard Tina do it before? No, I have not, and I'm actually pretty curious to see what she's gonna do with this. So, full disclosure, so there's absolutely no confusion. I love being transparent with you guys, so here we go. I will not be reacting to, evaluating, or scoring the original song in any way, shape, or form. I will only be reacting to, evaluating, and scoring what Tina S does with this song. How she plays it. Her interpretation. Does she take any liberties? Or does she stick like she normally does and play the song pretty much note for note? I don't know. I guess we're going to have to find out when we do the reaction to the video. This was posted by Tina S. Shocking. And the video has 5.7 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Jason Becker, Altitudes, Tina S cover. Cool. Love the shredded jeans. Yeah, love seeing that. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Pause. She is being dead on accurate with the original, from what I remember of the original. Like I said, it's been a while, but hearing this, it's coming back. It is coming back to me. And for what I do recall, her accuracy is spot on. That's frightening. If I remember correctly, there was a part where Jason switched to a cleaner tone. I don't remember if it was an actual full-blown clean tone or if there was just a reduction in distortion. I think she hit that part already, though. I think that's at about the 1:10 mark, if I'm not mistaken, usually in the original. I didn't hear a transition in tone, but as far as the notes go, everything sounded accurate. So far, so good. Let's see what else she can do. God, her sweep picking is immaculate. Great tapping. Fantastic tapping. Her sweep picking is just immaculate on this. I think this might be the best sweep picking I've seen from her. Her wrist was so relaxed. Her hand was not stiff at all. It just flowed. Good Lord. And I know this is some point of conjecture. I know this is some point of debate. Left hand versus right hand. Look, I am not saying the left hand's not important. I'm not saying that. Without the left hand, you're not going to get the notational changes in the chords. It's just not going to happen. So, of course, the left hand is important. But I'm telling you, from every guitar player I've ever spoken with and I've ever worked with, they all say the same thing. The right hand really makes or breaks you as a guitar player. You could have all the ability with the left hand that everybody else has, but if your right hand is not able to relax and flow with that sweep picking, with the arpeggiations, if it's not able to pick accurately and quickly, you're not going to go very far as a guitar player. You're just not. So I know there's going to be guitar players who disagree with me, and listen, you're more than welcome to disagree with me, but hear me when I say the left hand is important. Yes, it is. It is absolutely important. But without that right hand, left hand doesn't mean anything if your right hand's not solid. So good on her, man. Absolutely good on her. Both from the picking, from the sweep picking with that amazingly relaxed wrist, to her tapping that she just demonstrated. Some really nice tapping. Solid, clean tapping. No breaks, no dirt, no nothing. Just clean tapping. Really nice. Sounded pretty immaculate to me. Now it's been a while since I've heard the original, so I don't know how accurate it was. But what she did play was impressive. Man, how am I going to score this? I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm going to have to think long and hard about it, too. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Tina S. with her rendition of the Jason Becker song, Altitudes. This was a request from John Zante. Boy, she is not making this easy on me. Okay, before I give my score, a couple of things. Number one, I have heard the original before. It's been a while, okay, but I have heard it. So I can't sit here and say that I've never heard the original before. I know it's been a while, but I know for a fact I've heard it. And while she was playing, a lot of it did come back. I was like, okay, yeah, I recognize that. I recognize that. So to be clear and with full transparency, full disclosure, I am not basing my evaluation, my reaction, or my scoring on the original song at all in any way, shape, or form. I am only basing my reaction, my evaluation, and my score on what Tina S. did, what she played, how well, how clean she played. That's what I'm basing my score on, okay? Please keep that in mind. Whew. I have a score here. Now, if you know me, if you know my channel, and you know how seriously I take my scoring process, you know when I give this score, I do not give this score lightly at all. There have only been, I think there's only been two or three videos that have ever received this score. So she's joining a very elite club indeed. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that a 9.8. Yep, 9.8. You heard me. I didn't stutter. That is the score that I feel this deserves. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I thought when I did the reaction to Steve Vai's For the Love of God, I thought that was it. I thought it can't get any better than this. Then I saw her do her rendition of Dragon Forces Through the Fire and the Flames. And then I thought to myself, okay, there's no way that this can be topped. There's absolutely no way that this can be topped. Well, I'm going to stand here before you humbled, absolutely humbled, when I say that this topped it. This absolutely topped it. This was some of the cleanest guitar playing I have ever seen, period. I don't mean just from her. I'm talking about guitar virtuosos like Steve Vai, like Joe Satriani, like Gary Hoey, like Eric Johnson, like Blue Saraceno, like Yngwie Malmsteen. I am talking about all, like, I'm gonna put it right up there. Marty Friedman, sure. I'll put Jason Becker up there, even himself. Sure, no problem. This was some of the cleanest guitar playing I have ever seen. Period. Hands down, end of discussion. Just everything was immaculate. And I mean everything. I mean, from her chords, to her soloing, to her tapping, to her arpeggiations, to her sweep picking, to her hammer-ons and pull-offs, everything. Everything was just immaculate. I didn't hear a single flub. I didn't hear a single wrong note. I didn't hear anything that would lower a score. Everything was immaculate. Absolutely immaculate. Her bends. Oh my God. I think, listen, not to take anything away from her arpeggiations, from her sweep picking especially, her tapping, everything, I'm not taking anything away from any of that. But can we talk about her bends? My goodness. The accuracy in her bends. The width of her bends. Everything about her bends was spot on. Absolutely spot on. If I were a guitar player and I were to hear this, or worse, if I were to see her do this, I don't know how old she is here. I mean, she may be 15, 16, 17. I don't know how old she is in this video. But if I were a guitar player and I saw this, I would take my guitar and I would chuck it in the dumpster. I say, I'm done. I'm going to find a new line of work. Because this was immaculate. Now, I know there's going to be people going, if that's the case, why are you giving her a 9.8 and not a 9.9? I know it's not fair, but this is the reality of judging. I know there's more to see. I know there's more from her that has been requested. I know there is the possibility that I may see something later that might even be more impressive than this. Now, I don't see how. I don't know how that's going to happen. But there is that possibility. There is that chance that something is going to come along that might be just a little bit better than this. And I want to have some wiggle room just in case, okay? I know that's not fair. I know it's not fair. I know that's not what you guys want to hear. But guys, that's reality, okay? Life is not always fair. But this was beyond outstanding. I mean, when I say this is some of the if not the best, if this is not the best, this is some of the best guitar playing that I personally have ever seen. This was outstanding. This was phenomenal. And like I said, I didn't hear a single flub. I didn't hear a single, catch. I didn't hear anything that sounded sour or out or made me go, what was that? It never once did any of that happen. So yeah, 9.8. Boy, and like I told you, I do not give that score lightly. I can only think of like 2 or 3 videos that I've ever given a 9.8 to in the history of this channel. We're talking over 1,000 videos. And I've only given 9.8 like 2 or 3 times. So to get a 9.8 from me, that is not easy to do. So she has joined an absolute elite group without question. 9.8, that is the score I'm giving it. That is the score I feel good with, and that is the score that we're going to stick with. 9.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.